Okay guys, Jackie here. I'm going to take you through your seat series today. So let's get started. We're going to come down to start on the floor. And we're going to start with a little hamstring hunger exercise here. So I want you guys to set up hands underneath those shoulders, knees directly underneath those hips, drawing those abs in and out, nice flat back away from the floor. We're going to lift that right knee to a hover, starting nice and slow. We're going to lift that knee up 2 counts and down 2 counts. Up 2 counts and down 2 counts. Just really starting to activate the glute here. At the top, making sure that that low back isn't arching. We're keeping everything nice and flat, just working into squeezing into that right glute. Let's take one more slow. Lowering down. Let's take this a little faster. 1 count up, 1 count down. Lift and lower. Take it up and down. Give me 4 more here. Lift, lower, lift, lower for 2. Next up, we're going to hold the top with a lift. Up, hold. Up, hold. Just really focusing on activating the back side of that right hip. For 4, 3, 2. Let's start to speed this up. Little pause. Up an inch. Up an inch. Trying not to let that knee drop below hip height. So really keeping it in that working zone. Take it up. Up for 8. For 6. 4. 3, now we're going to hold this one lifted. We're turning the thigh out and parallel. Rotate, release. Trying to keep your knee the same height, just rotating the thigh in the hip socket. For 2. Next one, hold it, turn out, press back, hold. Back, hold. Bringing that right toe across towards the left hip. Take that tempo, little press. Back an inch, back an inch. For 8. 6, we're almost there. Here's 4. Last change here, guys. Keep that squeeze in. Open up that right arm to the sky and pulse to finish. Up, up. Little tiny lifts here to finish it out. Really warming up that right side. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down onto the knees. Let's press up and back into a down dog. Paddle out, bend one knee at a time. And then lock those hands into the toes, round up to standing. From here, guys, we're going to come over to our support, working the same side of the body. So, still on that right side, we're going to take the left elbow down onto your support, turn out that standing leg, bring the right hand to the waist, and then lift that right leg up to hip height, flex the foot, keep the thigh nice and parallel. Let's press hold, press hold. Drawing that heel towards the wall behind you. Press freeze. Press freeze. For 2. Let's start to press it tempo here. Press it back an inch. Back an inch. Here for 4. Take 1 press back, 1 lift. Press back, hold, lift up, hold. 1 press, 1 lift. 1 press, 1 lift. 4 more like that. Press back an inch. Up an inch. Here's 2. Hold the press to the back. Let's point the toe. Draw little tiny circles for 8. About the size of a quarter with that big toe. For 4, 3, 2. Reverse direction. Circle 8. Keep that top hip pressing forward. For 4, 3, 2. Hold it long. Reach that arm overhead. Let's pulse it here. Up and up. Add that little tuck of the right oblique. Pulling that elbow into the hip. For 8, 6, you're almost there. Keep it up. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Let's face towards your support. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Sit into that figure 4. And switch it out. Press left over right. We're coming right back down to the floor, guys, for that first exercise. So this time working into the left side. Taking those hands right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath those hips. Scoop the belly into the spine and start to hover that left knee off the floor. Starting nice and slow. Take it up for 2. And down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Pressing those shoulders away from the ground. Making sure neck stays long. So you're looking just past your fingertips. Give me 2 more slow. Up for 2. Down for 2. 1 more here. Let's single count that lift. Up and down, lift, lower. Keeping that heel close to your seat for 3, 2. Pull this one up at the top, little lift, up, hold. Up, hold. Make sure those hips are square to the floor so we haven't twisted through the waist yet. For 4. Up for 3. Nice and slow for 2. Let's pulse it up to tempo. Here, squeeze left and left. Really just feeling that left glute fire. Every time that toe reaches to the sky, we pulse it up for 8. For 6. Check in with those abs. Make sure that low back is lengthened. Hold the top. Let's turn it out and parallel. Rotate, release. Again, try not to drop the height of that leg. So just rotating your thigh in your hip. For 2. Pull the next one turned out. Squeeze the leg back, hold. Back, hold. In and freeze. In and freeze. Let's speed this up. Little press. Bringing that left toe across towards the right hip for 8. We're getting close to the end, guys. Keep it up. Here's 4. Hold that press in. One more change. Open up that left arm to the sky and pulse that leg to the finish. Right here, up and up. Now your chest and hip are square towards the wall in front of you. Last 8 right here. Lift up and up. Almost there. Let's feel that burn for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Drop those knees down. Tuck the toes under. Press those hips up and back. Pedal out the knees. And then walk the hands in. Round it up to standing. Let's head back to our support for that second exercise. So turning those legs out. Bending into that right knee. Dropping your right forearm gently down onto that support. Lifting that left leg up parallel. Flex the toes. Bring that left hand to the waistline. Let's press, hold. Press it, hold. Reaching that heel towards the wall behind you. Slight press forward of that left hip as your heel presses back. For 2. Let's press it back to tempo here. Press back an inch, back an inch. Making sure that leg is high enough so you're feeling this, guys. So if it's down here, can you bring it up a little more? For 4. 1 press back, 1 lift. Take it back an inch, back, and up. Little press, little lift. Give me 4 more here. We're almost there. Here's 3. Here's 2. Hold the press to the back. Let's point the toes, draw little circles with that leg around. For 4. Reverse direction, circle 8. Keep those hips nice and still. 4, 3, reach the arm overhead. We pulse to finish, up and up. We're right there, guys. This is the end. Add that little side crunch. Pull the elbow down for 8. For 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Face that support. Cross left ankle over right thigh. Sit those hips back and down. And then switch it out. Cross right over left. We're taking it down to the floor for our last burner for those glutes, guys. We're going to go one side right into the other. We'll lay down onto that left side. Let's prop up our head in our hand and then press that right hand into the ground. So knees are stacked. Lying on that left side, press out of those shoulders. Touch those toes together. Starting nice and slow, we're going to turn that top thigh out for 2 and down for 2. Rotate. Release, making sure as you turn out that right thigh that top hip isn't falling back. So we're not rocking through the pelvis. Let's speed this up. Turn it up and down. Rotate, release. Just feeling that femur, that thigh bone corkscrew in the hip socket. For 2. Hold the next one at the top. We press for 3, 2, 1. Lower release. Press 3, 2, 1, lower release. Again, it's back an inch, back an inch, back an inch, lower now. 1 more here. Just keep pressing it. Back an inch, back an inch. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold this one turned out. Lift that bottom foot off the floor. Tap the toes for 2, bend the knees for 2. Toes for 2. And knees for 2, so that thigh turns out and turns in. For 2. 1 more, take it, single, count its toes and knees, toes and knees. We're almost there. That right hip, that right glute should be burning. Here's 4, 3, Next one, hold those toes together. Press that leg, back an inch. For 8. Keep that bottom foot lifted. For 4, 3. Last change, lower that top knee down, extend that top leg up, and pulse to finish. Up and up. Maybe you reach that right arm to the sky. Here's 8. Roll that right hip forward. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Lower it down. Coming up to seated. Let's just take a quick stretch here in center. Cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Sit up tall. Twist to the right. And then stack those knees, those ankles. Relax the feet. Sit up tall. Stay here or reach it forward. Last set, guys. Here we're going to come down onto that right side. Last set for seat work. Prop yourself up on that right hand. Press that left hand into the floor in front of you. Stack those knees. Stack those hips. Toes stay together. We start with a slow turn out and slow release. Out for 2 and down for 2. Making sure we're isolating that left rotator so those hips are not moving as the thigh rotates. Let's take single counts. Out and down, out and down. Use that top hand pressing into the floor for support. Pull up out of those shoulders. For 2. One more, we hold the top, we press for 3, 2, 1, release down. Press 3, 2, 1, release. Again, it's back an inch, back an inch, back an inch. Let it go. One more here. Now hold the top, just keep pressing that leg. Back hold, back hold. 8 more here. Make sure that top hip rolling forward. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna lift that bottom foot up. Tap those toes together. For 2, then the knees. For 2, toes for 2, knees for 2. Again, that top hip isn't moving, so it's just that thigh rotating. One more set of doubles. Let's take those singles. Turn it out, turn it in, out and in. We're almost there, guys. Here's 4, 3, 2. Hold the last one and turn out. Press it back an inch, back an inch. We're coming up on that final change. Try not to put those feet, those knees down. 8 more presses here. 8. Back hold, back hold. For 4, 3. Last change. Lower that top knee. Extend that top leg and pulse it up to finish. Lift and lift. Roll that left hip forward. You reach that left arm to the sky. Engage the waistline. Here's 8, 6. You're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and come up to seated. Let's take that hip opener. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Sit up tall. Twist to the left. And then we'll take that ankle across that top knee. Flex the feet. Sit up tall. And then breathe and reach forward. Round it up from there. Thank you guys so much for joining me for seat work.